Hello and welcome into this week's RNN Diecast review right here on Racing News Now. As always, I'm your host, Garth Allen. Thank you once again for joining me today. If this is your first time catching a Racing News Now video, consider going down below to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. On today's Diecast review, you've seen the title, and I think I stumped everybody with this one. Even Jacob couldn't guess this one. It is Ross Chastain's third win of the 2019 Truck Series season at Pocono. So let's take a look at the box here. Typical Truck Series race winner box. Render of the truck there on the front. Otherwise, pretty typical box here. 2019 truck schedule on the back. And 541 of these were made here on the production sticker. What comes in the box? Not a whole lot, but your typical stuff. Truck Series race winner sticker, as well as the race stat card. Ross Chastain Gander RV 150 winner. Man, he was excited to win that one. Holy. June 27th, 2019, started on the outside pole and led 54 laps of the 60 total. He dominated this race on his way to that third victory of 2019. Chastain scores win number 3 at Pocono. You can pause to read that if you want to. All right, on to the truck. Fairly clean truck here. And it's, I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like this is a truck that up until maybe a couple days before the race was unsponsored, because look at how white this truck is. There's no scheme to this at all. Take a look on the nose here. A little bit of rubber buildup, a little bit of tape there on the nose as well. And I just noticed that. Look at that giant paint chip in the bow tie. Wow. That's a big paint chip. Holy crap. Lionel doing Lionel things. Chevy Silverado, number 45, and Nice Motorsports. On the hood, Chevy bow tie and the Baja logo. Gander Outdoors across the windshield banner, number 45 on the roof. On the bed, we've got Chevy and Baja. And then down the driver's side, a little bit of marks here. I don't know if he got into somebody there or what exactly that's supposed to be. There's like some red there. He had to have gotten into somebody. And then the Moog sticker is raised up here. This actually isn't a decal error. This is part of the raced version. Huh. Interesting. A little bit of marks here on the left front tire. Contingency sponsors as well as... I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, it's Nick Harrison. That's right. This race was right after Nick Harrison died. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even realize that's what that was. Hard plastic window net, Ross Chastain, and the Mellon Man logo, as well as 4 winner stickers. Remember, they did keep the winner sticker on there from Iowa, even though that win was taken away from them. Sponsors down the B post. Number 45. Chateau Resort in front of the rear wheel. Structural Skylights, Inc. Acurite. Mobile One, and the American Ethanol ring back here on the quarter panel. On the back bumper, Nice Silverado, and a little bit of rubber buildup as well as the number 45. And then down the passenger side, a little more buildup down this side as well, but overall fairly clean. A little bit of scuffs here around the right front as well. Interesting markings here around the front of the truck. Not some things I would expect to see up here, because there's definitely paint on this side as well as over here on the left front. So obviously he was getting into people on both sides that day. Make of that what you will. But that's your look at Ross Chastain's Pocono winner from 2019. A good looking truck here, but like I said, there's no scheme to it. It's just a base white truck with the Baja logo and the Acurite logo stuck on it, which makes me think they didn't have a sponsor for this race up until the last minute and weren't able to put together a paint scheme for Baja. I don't know that. I don't know that that is actually true. That's just me speculating as to why this is such a bland paint scheme. It could be that that's what Baja wanted. I don't know. I have my doubts on that, but that's fairly possible. Don't know how many of these are left. As we saw, there weren't too terribly many of them made. It barely made MOQ. I think it was 531. So There's probably still a few floating around out there that you don't necessarily have to resort to eBay to getting it, but I haven't looked, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Next week's Diecast review. Leave your guesses down in the comments. Next week, I think is actually going to be a really cool one. Not necessarily what you're expecting, I'm going to guess. But again, as you see here, we are back to, I think, where we should be in chronological order. So make of that what you will. And just remember that this Ross Chastain Pocono win was on June 27th. So keep that in mind, and let us know what you think here, what next week's is going to be. Highlights from our 2 NASCAR Heat 4 streams coming up here in the next couple days as well as another special video. I don't know if I'm going to put that out today or if that's going to be tomorrow on Friday, but keep an eye out for that. An interesting discussion I would like to have with everyone as to the possible future of NASCAR once we get out of this whole crisis that we're in at the moment and everything gets back to normal and we get back to racing. So keep an eye out for that. I think that'll be an interesting discussion. So I'd like for everybody that can to see that and weigh in if you can. But if you haven't done it already, you need to go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. While you're down there, I want you to hit that big thumbs up button if you like the video. It is much appreciated when you do. And I want to thank our regional manager, William Holmes, for contributing. Thank you for everything you do here for RNN. If you would like to be a patron as well, hit that link down below in the description, patreon.com/racingnewsnow. But at that, this has been the RNN Diecast Review. I'm Garth Allen for Racing News Now.